A battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Up front, it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. They get it back. Klingon, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson outside. Lock at 6. Shoots it. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. This is their first look at this year's New York squad.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing with 20 points.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
From deep. And the basket by Kamare.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brunson, no good.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Outside, Avdia. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges against Sharp. Hamara. No good on the 3. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Bridges. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The shot's good from Brunson.
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Brunson. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Pass to Klingon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Avdia against Brunson. Avdia gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Klingon. Back to Avdia. Klingon, the screen for Avdia. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Towns, a screen on Avdia. Deflects the pass. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Kamara. 9 points last game out. From downtown, it's rebounded by Anunoby.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Towns the pass to Hart. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges for 3. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now Kamara. Now here's Sharp. He had 22 points in the win against Houston. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Abdia can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Hard bounce pass. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Pass to Klingon. Lays it up off the glass. Klingon's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Anunoby, good.
Got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
Bridges against Sharp. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Towns. Outside for Robinson. Now Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Sharp against Bridges. Back to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Anunoby outside. Right side Towns. Over Klingon. Hits the front of the rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Sissoko. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Clark, here we are in the heart of the season, and some teams are really hitting their stride. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think
After the review is overturned.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Holiday finds Sharp. Abdia. Back to Sharp. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by New York.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here's Brunson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Sean. Nothing on the board. Holiday inside the line, finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Holiday against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby outside. Driving in. And Anunoby slams it in.
Got to be impressed with Anunoby self-starting. I mean, he knows exactly when to drive and draw the foul, too.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Anunoby. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Yep, that one goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here is Holiday. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Holiday with it. Brunson covering. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Murray out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Holiday, and it's Rupert in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. For 3, Love misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Knicks with the lead. Clarkson on the wing. To the paint. Diawara with the bucket. Diawara's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Love deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Love outside. On the wing, Holiday. Offline with his three. The Knicks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. In the corner, it's Bridges. Hands it from downtown. Bridges has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Nice shot by Bridges. He is bankable from that corner.
Holiday left side. Knicks with the rebound.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Back to Holiday. Kamara with it. Hart's there. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Kamara's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Robinson down low. Working on Williams. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bridges kicks to Clarkson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got his 2nd bucket.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Kamara. Here's Sissoko. Bounce pass, Avdia. Kamara. And Portland again with the bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Knicks leading by 3. Now McBride. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Bridges finds McBride. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. Shoots it up. Hart, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Holiday, a screen on Towns. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Klingon. Fires the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sissoko, and it's all evened up. Sissoko's got 5 points so far.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's McBride, defended by Avdia. To the wing right side. Right side Towns. Shoots over Kamara. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Here's Avdia.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. Lets it go. Hart finds Brunson. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Here's Robinson. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Pass to McBride. New York moving the ball around. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Brunson comes to help. Here's Sissoko. And the 3 off target. Knicks trail by 3. McBride passes to Robinson. And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Here's Sissoko. Here's Klingon, defended by McBride. A nice shot by Klingon. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On deep, Brunson to end the run. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Exactly what they needed from Towns, using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
A nice shot by Klingon.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Nifty move. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Kamara. Oh, good with the triple. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Avdia, the pass to Sissoko. Pass to Klingon. Here's Sissoko. Here's Avdia. Now, here's Sean. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Brunson kicks to Hart. For three, Bridges. The Trailblazers pull it in. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That one wide left.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
The assist.
Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Kamare. Now Klingon. Defended by Towns. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Here's Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Ha! Brunson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Avdia. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Sharp with it. Shoots over Bridges. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. Ethan, terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And the next topic to touch on. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, Donovan Klingon has been really making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Back to Avdia. Here's Klingon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Towns finds Anunoby. Hart outside. From deep, Brunson. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Avdia, the pass to Sharp. From past the arc, Avdia gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Bridges left side. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Sissoko. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Trailblazers have made their only other free throw attempt today, an earlier trip to the line. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Doubled by Hart. Towns with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Love to see Towns making plays like this. He stole the ball and knew to start the fast break.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Back to Kamara. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Towns. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Brunson against Abdia. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Abdia. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's Sharp. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Towns kicks to Hart. Anunoby left side. Back to Hart. Anunoby outside. On deep, Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And here's Abdia. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Klingon. And they take the lead. Klingon's got 25 points in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Down low. Here's Sissoko. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Stolen by Brunson. Hard bounce pass. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pass to Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Avdija. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Bridges shot, good.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Holiday, the pass to Sissoko. Pass to Sharp. Here's Sissoko. Outside Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
New York moving it around. Here's Bridges, and stolen by Sharp. Pass to Sissoko. Brunson against Holiday. And here's Sharp. Over Bridges. And it's Sharp missing. Outside, Towns. A slam dunk by Robinson.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. In the 3rd spot, Donovan Clingan.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Sissoko. Now, here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Kamare misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for them here in the second half so far. Outside Holiday. There's the pick to end the cold streak. Good on the 3-point shot. Holiday's got 5.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Pass to Robinson. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Brunson outside. Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. Clingan finds Holiday. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Bridges. From the arc. And it's Sharp missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. New York's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Brunson. That one doesn't go. Holiday with the defensive effort. There's 1:47 left in the third. Sharp against Bridges. It's good. 27 points for Donovan Clingan.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:37 left to play here in the third. Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride passes to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Avdia. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Williams gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Here's Diawara, defended by Avdia. Portland leading by 3. Crosses over. Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. McBride with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Love kicks to Avdia. Back to Love. Outside, Avdia. That ball's great assist by Love. Avdia's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Clarkson for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Holiday. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Love in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Yes, that goes in. Clarkson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Pass to Williams. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Rupert. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Avdia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks trailing. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Robinson. They double him with Love. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 1. Over to the left wing. Here's Rupert. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hart the pass to Towns. Yes! And the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, After winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Pass to Clingan. Avdia gets to Howard. Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And it's Towns missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Rupert. Over McBride. Holiday gets the bucket.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Now McBride to the middle. Clarkson passes to McBride. Clarkson kicks to Towns. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Drew Holiday.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
And stolen by Hart. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball. Basket counts. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Rupert, shot on the wing. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York leading by 3. Pass to Rupert. Back to Holiday. Clingan the screen for Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rupert to tie it up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The kick out to Towns. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Outside Holiday. Clingan finds Holiday. Shoots over Clarkson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Holiday.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
McBride bounce back and stolen by Williams. Pass to Holiday to take the lead. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
So that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way, he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent for the Knicks. OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And Clingan drops them both. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-man game between Brunson and Town. Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
New York moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Avdia finds Klingon to the left side wing. Pass to Sissoko. Now Sharp. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
That one drops for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Sissoko. He's guarded by Anunoby. In the corner, Kamara with it. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Avdia. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Sharp missing.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Bridges kicks to Robinson. Now here's Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Avdia, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brunson against Avdia. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges.
Occasionally, Bridges will go right after defenders like he did there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Avdia. 5 to shoot. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Anunoby left side. Hart with it. Kamara on him. Now Brunson fires the 3. Doesn't get that one. Bridges against Sharp. Kamara with it. Cleared away by Hart. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Bridges. hit the three. 1:41 left in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul of the game. And here's Sharp. Oh, the dunk!
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Hard outside. Here we've got Brunson. Now Anunoby. The response. Slamming it home.
Anunoby. Oh, gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Shaedon Sharp. Cleared away by Brunson. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Anunoby. Outside, Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sharp against Bridges. Here's Avdia. To tie it up. No good. And he commits the intentional foul. Here we've got Brunson. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbound pass to not waste too much time at all.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Penalty.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Here's Sharp. Avdia outside. Misses the 3. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.